We have Catherine Jenkins and Roland's here too. Not Bob Dylan, but I'd rather have you two. I must say. Can you do Bob Dylan as opera?
Bob Dylan as opera? Well, probably. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
That's very good. This is what we want. That's very good.
Brilliant. And you're here, of course, to talk about many things, but including the fact POPSTAR to OPERASTAR is back. Yes. Should we have a little look?
Oh, yes.
The adventure
Absolutely.
before we get into it.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
And if you wonder why we moved back inside, that's because we were sort of going through outside on our balcony, wasn't it? It's very, very windy this morning.
I was looking forward to you doing a Marilyn Monroe, actually. Gusting quite strongly, Catherine.
So it's a great idea for a series, isn't it? And you've got some great... Tell us about who's lined up for this year.
Really good lineup. We've got some sort of younger pop stars, people like Melody from Pussycat Dolls and Joe McElderry, going through to the more established people like Jocelyn Brown, Midge Ure, Cheryl Baker from Bucks Fizz, Andy Bell from Erasure. It's a really interesting lineup. They're lots of fun.
God, they're quite impressive, actually. I mean, can anyone do it? Is it as hard as it looks?
It is as hard as it looks. It is
you
very hard.
You would say that, though, wouldn't you? Because you get paid to be an opera star.
No, well, but you know, you spend years and years and years to train, and it's really hard to get into the big stages. And of course, what we are asking for the pop stars is to learn all that in just a couple of weeks. Let's not forget that they are performers, so they know how to deal with the stage, with the audience, but it's a completely different way of singing.
Is there a mistake, is there a common mistake they make when they're trying to sing like opera stars?
I think it's always trying to sort of sing in a different place. Pop music is about sort of singing using your throat, and we're trying to teach them a technique. Often they've never had singing lessons, they might not be used to, you know, singing with an orchestra or in another language, so there's about 5 or 6 things that they've got to think about all at once.
Could you potentially ruin them, though? I mean, look at someone like Bob Dylan, you know. He's not. He wouldn't be any good, would he, being an opera star? But look at him. Here we are.
He can't actually sing in tune, Bob Dylan. Is his problem.
You see, but it's a style, though, isn't it? We love him for that style. Are you in danger of destroying the wonder of Joe McElderry?
I don't think you know unless you actually start working with them.
No, but I don't think you can harm them. You cannot, because actually opera singing is the healthiest way you can use your voice to sing.
But when they go, after you've taught them to sing from the diagram and all that bit, starting it down here, or when you go back to singing pop, are they singing from here or here?
I think they go back to, you know, to using the voice in the way they normally do, but they've just got a bit more knowledge, so hopefully long-term that's going to help them to...
And you might have on a tour. I mean, you're going on a tour, aren't you, Sue?
I am.
And that's the sort of time when you need to protect your voice a bit.
Yeah, I think when you're sort of performing, you know, constantly, you have to be able to know how to look after your voice, how to project properly. So, yeah, that's only going to help them.
And it's increased our passion for opera, which is great. And we just didn't see it on TV, and your album's coming out. Do you think that you've become... more people are buying your work because they've seen this show?
I'm very happy that, you know, I've seen new people coming to the opera. I just sang 6 performances of Werther in the Royal Opera House, and really the people who came, they saw me for the first time in POPSTAR to OPERASTAR. And now I did this album of songs from the movies, songs that, you know, are from my childhood, and it's very exciting to have all these new projects coming on, and the POPSTAR to OPERASTAR sharing this mentoring with Catherine. It's really an amazing experience to learn also from the pop stars. You learn how the way they approach the opera with a completely new vision as the ones we have from the opera world.
Can't wait. So that's ITV1, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. It's
Every
back.
Sunday.
Brilliant.